Hey everyone, Alison here. Support for this episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex comes from Third Love, the lingerie brand using real women's measurements to design better fitting bras. Did you know that 80% of women are wearing the wrong bra size?
What?
That's a lot of women. That's a significant amount of women. With Third Love, it takes just 30 seconds to answer a few questions to find the perfect fitting bra for you, all from the comfort of home. Third Love stands behind their products so much that our listeners can try one for free for 30 days. You just pay up front for shipping, and returns and exchanges are always free and easy. I have a Third Love bra. I love it. It is pretty, it is sexy, and it fits well. So I highly recommend trying one out. Visit thirdlove.com/happy hour to get started.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Alison Haislip. And for about the next 30 minutes-ish, we're going to drink some booze and spit some news.
We are, and we're going to do that with the best flight engineer in podcast history.
Yep.
Nay, the only flight engineer in the podcast history. Tom Super Volcano Kravsky.
Hey, Tom.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, so we are...
We're drinking something fancy.
We're drinking something fancy.
Super
Thanks
fancy.
to our buddy Mike.
From Stone.
From Stone.
So, Mike.
What's up, Mike? He sent us this a brew that he had been wanting to make for many, many years. He said that he talked to the president of Stone like 2 years ago and was like, I have this idea.
Yeah.
He went, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Hey, we have an emergency. We need to make this beer. Stat. And it took 2 years, but finally came to fruition. Chris Ketchum, who helped us brew our beer.
Yeah.
Super popular at beer.
Super popular at beer.
Yeah, I missed that beer.
Yeah,
that was a good damn
fucking
beer.
We're good brewmasters.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Maybe next year? I don't know. We don't
we'll
know.
see. We'll see.
I guess I should have said maybe this year?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Because
but
that was
anyway.
last year.
So he called and was like, look, do you still want to do that thing you were talking about 2 years ago? And he was like, yes, I do.
Yep.
Said it just like that.
Yeah, exactly. So this beer is actually, it's a small batch beer, obvi. So get it where you can get it. It's called the Shirley Triple.
Shirley Triple.
So good.
And it's a send-up or a take on the Shirley Temple.
Well, duh.
Well, I know, but I didn't realize that until I read the
I was like, you don't name a beer Shirley Triple if it's not going to be about a Shirley Temple.
So it's a ginger ale and grenadine is how you make, which is pomegranate syrup is how you make. So this is a Belgian style with ginger and pomegranate, and it's weighing in at 8.3.
I thought I was feeling a little warm and fuzzy on the inside already. I've had like 4 sips of it. And I'm like, woo!
It takes the edge off.
What's up?
Just good.
Fantastic.
Really
So
It's
thanks, Mike,
delicious.
for hooking that
Yeah,
up.
thank you.
And thank you, Allison, for schlepping out and getting it.
Yeah, I drove all the way out to Pasadena to pick this beer up, so it better be
It was
good.
worth it.
It was totally worth it. This is
Speaking
great.
of driving, guess what?
What?
I walked here today.
No.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I walked.
That's
In
so
Los
fun.
Angeles.
Now ask me why I walked here.
Oh, no. Why did you walk here?
I'm going to tell you guys a little story about my St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, boy.
You know how St. Patrick's Day is like all about the luck of the Irish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm Irish.
No.
Yeah.
My family believes that we have a little Irish in me. It must be so little that I did not get any of the luck on St. Patrick's Day.
What happened?
Well, my day started, and here's the thing, and I don't know. This is kind of all about, you know how they say, like, you know, having a positive mindset.
Yep.
Yeah, positive outlook. I really didn't have. I wasn't like emotionally scarred from my. I was fine all through St. Patrick's Day, but then I looked back on it and I was like, oh. It was
really
a day.
shitty St.
It was
Patrick's
just it was a day of a comedy of errors.
Yeah.
Starting off with, I went to a Starbucks and ordered a. I always get a large ice cream TV. No, that's not what I get.
I was like, I don't even know what words you're using.
An ice cream tea.
An ice cream TV.
Yeah,
I was like,
no, I get a large iced green tea with
Okay.
no sweetener.
Okay.
And every once in a blue moon, because they always make it normally with sweetener. So
Right.
every once in a blue moon, I'll get my drink, I'll take a sip, and I'm like, oh, no, this has sweetener in it.
Right.
I don't like it. The sweetener's just so sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's Starbucks.
So that-
It's like middle America sweet.
Right. So
but
that,
they're like, where's the heroin?
yeah, exactly.
This isn't heroin-y enough.
So that happened. I ordered
Yeah.
my drink, and I was walking out, and I took a sip, and I'm like, no has sweetener. So I had to go back, and I was like, hey, I wanted no sweetener. And they're like, oh, okay. You know, so they make me a new one, and I take it, and I take a sip. Sweetener.
Son of a
They
bitch.
had they,
You just
they
totally
made it
punched
for
me
me
in the
wrong.
face.
I know.
It's not like they misread it. You're
No,
like,
he he passed the job on to someone else.
That's the move.
Yep.
You got to watch that.
Exactly. So anyway, it took me 3 times to get the right drink at Starbucks, which again, not that big of a deal. Wouldn't think of it. Later
but
that
in
day,
retrospect, you're seeing it as the first domino falling.
Right. So later
that leads to you walking here.
Right. Later in the day, I'm doing laundry.
Yeah. Okay.
Great St. Patrick's Day activity.
Dryer breaks while I'm doing laundry.
Oh
so I have an
my God.
entire load of wet laundry that I had to like hang dry in various places around my house.
Amazing.
Which again, not the end of the world.
Yeah,
but
right.
I was just like, ugh, that sucks.
By
you know?
itself, meaningless.
Yeah.
But when in combined, and by the way, I like that you got a green tea on St. Patrick's Day.
Well, I didn't plan it that way.
I know, but it was very
I didn't think
nice.
about that.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
Okay, so cut to later in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I have a commercial audition at 5:30 p.m. on a Friday. That's just rude.
Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that.
Anyway.
Where was it? Like,
And it was in the
Burbank or something?
valley. Yeah, exactly. So I'm driving to this audition. And I'm like, sitting in traffic as you do on in the afternoon on Friday. And all of a sudden, I'm stopped at a light. So I'm looking at my phone. And then this beeping happens. And I'm like,
why is my phone beeping?
My phone's never made that noise before. And then I look up and my dashboard is flashing at me and making this beeping noise that I've never heard before. And I'm like, what the fuck? And my coolant light is blinking. And my car is saying
Overheating.
coolant. Well, it's not saying overheating. It's saying coolant levels, check owner's manual. And I'm like,
You're like, I have an owner's manual?
No, I do. So the traffic started moving then. So I drive up and we get to the next red light and I pull out the owner's manual and I'm like digging through it. And, owner's manuals, you have to there's like 16 different parts. You have to find which one.
Yeah.
So I finally figure out that this light that's blinking means either the engine is overheating, but if it is, check your temperature gauge. And the temperature gauge is fine.
Right. Okay.
And then it's like, then if it's not that, then your coolant is low. And I'm like, all right, well, I can make it to the audition and then I'll just stop at like an AutoZone and get coolant.
Yeah.
But it's also weird. I've owned my car for 7 years. It's never made this noise before.
It's about time, though.
So, yeah, right. I know.
Yeah, right.
It's getting to the point where, I'm probably
Shit's going to start falling off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, after 7 years.
So
by the way, that's happening to my coffee maker, just
What?
FYI. Yeah, we'll get to that.
It's beeping at you and saying coolant low.
No, it's like 7 years, and it was like, I'm just going to start making shitty coffee for you. And I'm like, what? What's wrong with you, sir?
Yeah, what did you do?
But go ahead.
So I'm driving up this road and I can see the building that my audition is in, and then my car just like goes to all shit. The temperature gauge goes from perfectly normal to all the way in the red.
Oh,
my car is
no.
like blinking at me. I'm like, and I'm not there. I'm at a part in the road where there is no shoulder.
Oh,
so
no.
I cannot pull over. And I'm like, and I'm literally like, I'm just like, you can make it, little car. You can make it. And so I pull up right in front of the building. I find a meter that's right in front of this building where I'm auditioning. I'm like, whew, okay. And I get out and I put money in the meter. And I'm like, okay, the car can cool down.
Yep.
While I'm
We'll let
auditioning.
the car chill out while I
Yes.
go. Mama's got to go make the money.
Exactly.
You just chill here.
The car's going to be totally fine when you come back. It's going
Right.
to fix itself.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So
It just needs a timeout.
Well, so that's the thing. Like I come back and I turn on the car and it actually is fine.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well now I can go get. I'm not like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I'm
Great,
like
I'm
now
gonna
I
go
can.
home. Yeah,
there's
no.
an AutoZone 6 minutes away.
Right.
I can go get coolant and
Right.
figure this out. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm driving to this AutoZone and I'm like 2 minutes from the AutoZone and the car is like, in the red, freak out. And I'm like, I can see the AutoZone. Just make it to the AutoZone. So I like thankfully make it into the parking lot of the AutoZone. I just immediately turn my car off and I'm like, whew, okay.
Jump out of the car. Someone help me. Help me.
Yeah, but, well, this
thing exploded.
is the part of the story where I'm going to tell you that the commercial I was auditioning for, I had to be a golf fan. So I was in like a fitted polo shirt and a tiny little tennis skirt.
Yuppie clothes,
Amazing.
little,
So the men just fly
Well, that was the
fly
thing.
out of the
Normally,
AutoZone.
I hate wearing stuff like that, but
Yeah,
honestly, at this
gosh.
moment, I was sitting in my car and I was like, "Thank God I'm dressed like this.
Yeah.
Someone will help me."
Yeah, exactly. Did you just like pop the hood and just bend over and look in there?
Oh, dear. Something
No.
just went
Wait
Wait for somebody to
I'm
show
not
up.
that ridiculous. Come on.
Seriously, you
Works
would have
for me.
worked.
So I walked into the AutoZone.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. I walked into the AutoZone and I was like, I found someone who was like, "Do you need help?" I was like, "I think my car needs coolant stat." And he's
Yeah.
like, "All right." And I give him the specs for the car. He gives me the coolant. I go
Yep.
and buy it. And then I'm like, "Can you now tell me where to put the coolant?"
Yeah.
And he's
so,
like, "Oh yeah."
Next step.
Yeah.
Do I drink this?
What do I do with this?
Yeah.
So we walk back out and I pop the hood to the car and he pulls it open. He's like, "Oh, well, this is your problem." And I look over and
Oh no.
it's called a coolant reserve tank.
Okay.
Is where your coolant. It's that plastic
Yeah.
thing. When there's a nozzle that comes out of the coolant reserve tank that like attaches into the hose, and the hose brings the coolant to the engine. Right.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
Sure.
Anyway, the nozzle on my coolant reserve tank had completely disintegrated. So the hose was not like, it wasn't even close to being attached to the output for the coolant. So my coolant was just evaporating into the engine of my car.
Oh my God.
Or into the hood of my car. There was no
So
coolant getting
basically,
the engine.
it was like your coolant was just breathing on the engine,
Yes.
hoping it would cool it down.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, that's not how it works.
He's like, well, this is the problem. He's like, it doesn't matter if you put coolant in, it's not going to get there. And I'm like, oh, well, how do I fix this? He's like, well, you need a new one of these. And I'm like, well, do you have a new one of these? And they go in and they check, and they do not have a new one of those. But I know.
Here becomes the adventure.
I know, exactly. And so then it was like calling AutoZones around the area that could, and we couldn't find it. There was an AutoZone that's closer to where I lived, but at that time it was going to take 35 minutes to get there, and I was like, I can't drive on this car for 35 minutes. No.
Yeah.
And I started calling Pet Boys, and I was like driving. And meanwhile, this guy, God bless him, he was like figuring out a way to jerry-rig the hose to just get it to stick to the...
Oh, that's good.
Like the nub of where the nozzle...
that's all you need, really.
Right. So I finally find my only solution is this AutoZone that's 35 minutes away. But this guy like clamps this thing to this other thing, and we just run my car for a little bit, and it holds, and like the engine light's not going on, and we're like, or the the temperature light or whatever.
And did you probably needed coolant because it was just spraying all over the place, right?
Well, it wasn't spraying all over the place; it just evaporated. So we obviously we had refilled the thing as well. But he was like, "Here's the deal: buy another thing of coolant, and then do the drive, and then you have coolant on you in case something goes wrong."
That's smart.
If nothing goes wrong, you're still going to need coolant when you get the new tank.
Got
because
it.
they just take out, you know what I mean?
Right. They're not going to replace the nub. They replace the tank.
The whole tank.
Got it.
Yeah. So I was like, all right. So I bought another thing of coolant. I then like say a little prayer, drive back over the hill. It takes me about 40 minutes to get to this other AutoZone, and I get there, and I'm like, hey, I'm the one who called about the tank. They're like, oh yeah, we got it for you, and I purchase it, and they're like, and then I'm like, cool. Now can one of you show me how to put this in my car? And they're like, oh no, you need a mechanic for that. And I was like, oh, I was under the impression because the way the other guy was talking about it, I was like, I thought this was like
these things.
Yeah, I was like, this is like, and the guy was like, well, you can go on YouTube and do like find a DIY,
and you're like,
and I'm like,
no,
and I was like, I'll figure this out. And then I was like, well, what about going to like a mechanic right now? And he's like, no, it was like 7:30 at this point. All mechanics are closed, and I was like, damn it. So I drive home, and thankfully the car's fine to drive home, and I look up DIY videos, and I'm like, oh, it's not that hard, but it does involve removing fluids from the car, and I'm like, nope,
not doing that.
Anyway, so the whole point is this morning I drove my car to the mechanics to drop it off to get this tank replaced in my car.
Amazing.
And then I walked here.
Oh, there we go.
So that was my big
St. Patrick's
adventure.
Day.
Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day.
A little luck of the Irish. Did you need?
Did you drink it all last? Did you have anything to celebrate St. Patrick's?
I did. Well, I went out to dinner. I did actually go to a party. I went out to dinner, and then I went to a party, and I had to drink at dinner. But then I made the mistake. I was starving because everything got pushed.
Yeah.
I was starving by the time I got to dinner that I just ate so much food, and then by the time we got to the party, I was like, I'm too full to drink. You know that feeling where I was just like, I literally just drank water all night.
Especially St. Patty's Day, right? Because it's like mostly beer, and like beer's great, but when you are full, beer sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, beer's great along the process of getting full.
Right.
Like barbecuing with Coronas on the beach. Like that's there's nothing better than that. Hot day and Coronas with steaks on the Barbie.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. So end of my story. Tom, can you drive me to the garage after we record today?
I walked. Thanks,
Tom.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
There we go.
Yeah, my coffee maker stopped making good coffee. And I'm very mad because I spent a lot of money.
It's not nearly as exciting as my story.
I know it's not. It's not. Although it has a lot of similarities, right?
7 years.
Well, it's 7 years.
Well, I feel like a coffee maker making it 7 years is a good lifespan.
Yeah, but it's like a really expensive coffee maker. Remember, it's like the one that I bought that Heather was like, "Why? No, don't buy that." And then 3 months later was like, "This is the best investment we've ever made."
Right.
But I actually did the same thing. I looked up. There's a DIY way to open everything up and do a big deep clean. Because the problem is that it's one of those fancy ones that grinds, that like grinds its own beans and makes a cup and all that stuff. But Jura, who's the company that makes it, it's like Swiss or something like that. Oh, yeah. They don't make it very easy to get access to the part where the actual grinding and brewing happens.
Right.
That's the thing
Probably
that really needs to get clean.
Probably that's the dangerous part.
Yeah, but it's the thing that needs to get clean too. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try either A, see if I can find somebody that services them
right
here,
I'm
then
sure they
B,
gotta be.
if it's too expensive, I'm just gonna fucking do it myself and see what happens.
Yeah.
I know.
You're right, because worst case scenario, you'll just buy a new one.
I'll just buy. Well, I don't know. I might hold off on buying another one of those.
Right.
I might just buy like a Mr. Coffee for $15 and be coffee.
It's fine. It's good.
Fine.
We have something important to talk about that apparently we didn't talk about last episode, and we failed miserably.
Okay.
Tom has a new show on Netflix.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you remembered.
Well,
yes. It's funny. I was going to bring this up too.
Yeah, the reason we failed to talk about it on the show is because we all talked about it right before we recorded, and then failed to actually talk about it on the episode. So Tom,
happy to talk about it now.
Tell everyone about your show.
Yeah, Mr. Netflix.
A Buddy Thunderstruck. I'm the head writer. It's it's by the Robot Chicken guys, so Seth Green's company. It's all stop motion.
Yep.
Finally came out last Friday, and it's doing pretty well. So I mean, it's just like a dumb comedy. If you like stupid comedy,
who doesn't?
Yeah.
It's called comedy.
Listen, people who don't like stupid comedy are not listening to our podcast.
It's a good point. They know there's stupid comedy when they hear it.
So Buddy Thunderstruck.
Yeah, so it's basically just like Talladega Nights meets like Dukes of Hazzard. So it's just very like
sounds
adults
like
love
all
it.
the things I love.
Yeah, it's not like a traditional kids series. It's it leans older.
Yeah,
an older audience.
Good.
So
and this is what we had Ted Raimi on during Drunk Smiths, and he's one of the voices.
One of the guys.
That's when we first talked about this.
So check it out. Let me know what you think. I mean, you love it, hate it. I don't care. I got paid. I'm done. Not under contract anymore.
But you'd like to get paid again. So love it.
I hope you do.
Keep that ball rolling.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And how's it going? Is it like?
Yeah, it's getting some really good feedback online. People are already quoting it and posting clips and doing fan art already. So it's pretty crazy. I think apparently we have like a pretty big furry following now.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
My heart just sang when you said that.
Really? Anyways.
They're like, I'll be Buddy Thunderstruck in this furry exchange that we have.
Seriously, it's creepy but cool.
Yeah.
As long as they're watching, I don't care.
Nice.
That's great.
It's good.
I'm down.
Good. All right.
I love it.
I feel like there's a lot of dogs barking outside.
I'm going to go check.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I feel like...
You feel like maybe your house is under attack?
Not fully, but...
Is that Monty? That does sound like Monty.
But there's an echo that's weird.
There's an echo that's weird?
Yeah, I want to make sure she's not...
Okay. It's like the second...
Listeners, now you can hear our garage opening.
This is the second time we've done this in 2 weeks.
No, I think it was 3 weeks ago then. That was that. What's that? Oh, God, the sun. The sun. It hurts my face. Oh, what's
Alex
she doing
is yelling
over
for
there?
his dog.
Monty. Oh, my God. Monty's like hiding along the side of the garage.
Yeah. Stuck or something.
Monty, come hang with us. Yay! Hi, you're so happy. Monty, come sit on the couch with me.
Yeah, there she goes.
Come sit here. Come sit here. Monty, I want to love you.
Hi, Monty.
Monty's like, I want to love by Tom. Yeah, so...
this is why I'm single.
Well, so this is the thing. This is why I was like, I need to just check on this.
Check on what?
Monty.
Oh, okay.
There was an echo happening, so I knew she was behind us.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they redid the house next to us.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, there's like erosion happening.
Ooh.
And so you can see under the fence.
Oh,
and
you didn't want her to escape.
Well, I have constantly thought to myself, like, I should just get like a pile of dirt and just fix that because it feels like it's getting worse, and it also feels like once Monty can go under there, why would she not go under there?
Right.
So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna check, and so sure enough, I look over and she's sitting right by the thing, looking under the fence because somebody is
looking
doing
for her
something.
escape.
Well, no, somebody's doing something over there, like mowing the lawn, which is like
it's not cool with Monty.
It's not cool with Monty.
No.
Loud noises, not cool with Monty.
Nope.
But now she's chilling here with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be on that couch in a second.
Okay, good.
Once Tom stops giving her so much love.
Right. Should we get to some emails?
Let's get to some emails. This one made me smile.
Ooh, I like smiley things.
Allison, Alex, and Tom.
Hi. Who's this?
This is from Bernie.
Hi, Bernie. Sanders?
No.
Oh.
Thomas.
Bernie Thomas?
Different senator.
Yeah.
This was kind of crazy.
Okay.
I started listening to my Sports Balls episode this morning.
Last week's, yeah.
And stopped halfway through because I was meeting my mom for breakfast.
Okay.
At the 101 Diner in Encinitas,
Wait
California.
not
for
the
it.
101 here.
Right, I was thinking that.
Okay, yeah.
But it gets better.
Okay.
Which just under 2 miles away from north of Seaside Market.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the 101 Diner has a monthly eggs, sorry, Allison, Benedict special.
Yeah, they're gross.
And this month, it's a Cardiff Crack Benedict.
Yes!
So he's going to meet his mom for breakfast,
and we're talking.
listening to the thing, and stops halfway.
Yeah.
So has no idea what's to come.
Oh, he didn't get to the Cardiff crack part yet. Okay.
So he said the meat is so juicy it actually seeps into the English
he did actually
muffin.
order it.
Oh yeah, that was what he was there for.
Oh.
And as far as I'm concerned, the 101 diner is the best hollandaise sauce I've ever had.
Ooh.
In fact, partook in this Benedict
I'm gonna have to
this
take a
morning.
field trip.
On my way home from the diner, I was listening to the rest of the podcast and was literally picking Cardiff crack out of my teeth as Alex was talking about it. It is quite literally crack.
It is. Alex gave us pieces after we finished last week's episode, and it was so good.
Oh, yeah, crazy, right?
I had 3 or 4 pieces, and I'm like, that's my dinner.
Yeah, and that's like cold tri-tip. Like, think of it fresh off the grill, people.
Oh my gosh.
Monty's like, I can't. There's so much stuff in the way.
Do I pick her up or does she jump?
She can either.
Bop her on the
you
head,
can pick her up. Yeah,
up.
you have to tap her on the head and then she'll jump.
See, I learned the trick.
Well, yeah, because she
here.
she might.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, oh, sort of jump. just pick me up, put me in your lap.
Oh, I'm cuddling a dog.
There
She looks so
it is.
comfortable too.
Yeah, she's not a huge fan of being
Manhandled.
yeah, well, I mean, she's all right. Hey, you look great. Anyway, what makes this episode even crazier is that our waitress that morning
Was named Allison.
who he has known since first grade, was telling us that she had to call out from work the day before because her daughter was bit in the face by a spider while sleeping.
Oh my god!
And woke up with her eyes swollen shut. Spiders suck.
Oh my God. Did you see my Instagram post from this week?
Yeah. It was amazing.
I got home and I see that and I was like, ah! Like literally just noises coming out of my face. And I was like,
I didn't see what? Big spider?
Big
spider on my wall.
Picture on the wall.
And so the first thing I do is went to go get my phone to take a picture of it.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay, Allison, you can do this. You can do this. And then I went and got like a handful of paper towels. And then I like stood there by the wall looking at the spider. And I just kept going like,
Like, I can do it.
these noises. And I was like, just do it. And as I was processing it,
Jumps at you.
the fucking thing ran up my ceiling.
Yep.
This is the thing. You got to get
Ran
them
up
while
the
you get
wall
them.
to the ceiling and then hit into my smoke alarm on my ceiling. And I kind of looked and I was like, you're going to stay there. And then I was like, I'm just going to forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to forget about it.
My mom gave me one of those bug vacuums.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good at first till it died, but it like extends so you don't got to get close to it.
Yes.
That's
pretty good.
amazing.
Yeah.
Now, question about the bug vacuum.
Yeah.
Zaps
Does it
too.
have a murder core?
Yeah.
So it sucks them in and
and
then
then
murders
electrifies
them.
them.
Oh, it
Oh, really?
electrifies
Yeah,
them.
it zaps them.
Oh,
so,
that's
like,
great.
You kind of smell a little bit of like burning spider, but you know,
I'm okay
it's
with that.
pretty
Yeah, but
cool.
that's way better than I suck spiders into this thing and then I've got to clean the live
yeah.
spider
oh,
container.
Yeah. Live spider
Filled with
container.
6 months worth of my house spiders.
Oh.
You know, making some sort of colony
Yeah,
in
so
this thing.
I just now pretend that guy doesn't live there anymore. He
That
moved.
is the best way. By the way, I
moved.
think
Scare 'em off.
I might actually get one of those bug zap sucks.
They're good, man. They're good. Because every time I try to kill a spider with like a paper towel, I always miss. So then it falls. So now when I kill it with a paper towel, I wet the towel first so it's nice and heavy. So it like splatters on the wall and kind of encompasses them.
That's really smart,
Because
actually.
thank you.
Yeah.
Can a bug zapper vacuum be my gift this next Dunksmas?
Done.
Yeah.
I have a feeling all around. Everybody gets a bug. You get a bug zapper. You get a bug sucker. You get a bug sucker. You get a bug sucker.
Awesome.
I love it. The other one is, did you see that one I saw going on around the internet, which is the fly killer with the salt?
No,
It's like a salt shotgun that kills flies.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like iodine salt, like
regular
table
salt, yeah.
like table salt.
Kill flies?
Yeah,
You shoot it?
because what it does is the projectiles, because
Yeah,
you can see
Oh, they're like tiny little bug bullets.
they're bug bullets, and they
many-
like shred the wings, and then you just pick it up with the thing. I mean,
that
come on,
sounds
it's a fly. It's a
awful.
fly.
But are you shooting at like a swarm of flies, or is that for like one fly?
It's for like
you
one
shoot,
fly. Well, it's
but
like
that's a
better
lot of
fly
salt
swatter.
to shoot at one fly.
Yeah, it's probably,
Seems
and then
like
your house is
overkill.
very salty.
There's
all sorts of
a
stuff.
It
salty
really
house.
cures your house. Though.
Yeah,
It's good,
actually,
you
there
know?
was that really cool concept of the home security gun. That is, it's basically like a high end paint ball gun.
Yeah.
But
Right.
the paint
With
ball
the-
is pepper spray, like military grade pepper spray.
Yeah.
And so the whole thing is, and it looks like a gun.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is, you get the like.
You don't actually have to kill someone to get them
Right.
out of your house.
Yeah,
Well-
it's got the pepper in it, like you were saying. It's got the what's it called? from hot pepper. So when it explodes against their chest, they can't see. It's like
oh yeah, and we
They
did.
can't
My buddy.
Who's not your buddy?
What?
He's not your buddy.
What do
You
you
can't
mean?
remember his name.
Well, no, it's not.
thanks a lot.
I thought you were
His
trying
name's
to think.
Brian. I'm blanking on his last name.
really good friends. Of
No,
yours.
I know. Well, he does Scam School. He did the Scam School show. He's a magician.
Oh.
Anyway, he did a thing. He did a video of them testing it to see if it would actually work.
Oh, really?
And he was gonna shoot his friend, and his friend moved out of the way, and so he ended up shooting just this like plywood in front of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it went, and the guy was just like, "Ah!"
Oh my gosh! So it
was
didn't
like-
even hit him.
Did not hit him.
Capsaicin,
And that's the
I think
thing.
is what it is.
Capsaicin, yeah. And that's the thing is you can actually shoot the side.
Yes, you don't have to
of the
actually
wall.
have
Oh,
the
yeah.
bad guy. You can totally miss, and it'll still.
Yeah.
I think they say like one of the best things to have for like home invasion is like a can of wasp spray because it sprays like 20
Really?
feet
Oh,
away.
because it's really direct.
and like, you can get them right in the face, and like it totally immobilizes.
I'm
them. So
totally
it's
gonna
like-
get one of those.
That's the stuff that you really need to do is brushwood. Brian Brushwood. God damn it. It took me so long. I was like, why am I blanking on his name? And it's like, I hate that when you're like, see the guy in your face and you're like, I can't. But yeah, that's the stuff is like, or a bear repellent. But the
Bear
thing-
repellent?
Yeah, bear spray, those big bear spray
That's not a
things.
never
thing.
actually
There's
seen
a
it.
thing.
Yeah.
There's bear repellent.
Oh, yeah.
You're lying.
I'm just gonna
No.
put bear traps around my house instead. That seems cooler.
That's also cool.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to have this like concept because I thought about getting one for Heather because it's like it's good home protection. It's
Yeah.
not a gun. I mean, it's just
Right.
a pepper spray delivery device.
Yeah.
But in California,
Counts as a.
yeah, it's classified as like a an arm.
Oh,
or
it
something
is?
like that. Yeah, you can't get it in California.
Oh.
I know it's sort of like really. Come on,
What about
guys.
tasers?
Yeah.
Are those like a thing that you can get legally?
Man.
Like tasers and shockers. I mean,
I think light tasers, maybe like
like tasers.
yeah.
They-
I think she wants to
Lasers.
jump down, but she has no good
you wanna
egress
jump down,
point.
Monty?
So she's like, I don't know where I'm supposed to
Do
go.
we have another email?
Yeah, we got an email. We got emails, crazy
Yeah.
emails. This one should have been talked about earlier,
Okay.
and I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but it's from Alan.
Hi, Alan.
Hey there, Quad H Squad. It's Alan again.
Quad H Squad. I
Just
love that.
wanted you guys to know the trailer for the new DuckTales has dropped.
What?
Yeah, did you not see it?
No.
Oh, we will watch it after the
Is
show.
it so good?
It is DuckTales. I mean, it's really like they embraced, some reboots or whatever,
Yeah.
like, "Meh."
Yeah.
But with this,
It's
with
like
this,
how I
it
feel about
feels like,
spiders.
yeah. Most reboots are spiders, basically.
Yeah. I mean,
Although, by the way, did
Fuck
you
'em.
hear the news that they're doing more Matrix?
yes.
I love the Matrix movies too.
Me
so
too.
I'm kinda
And
like
here's the
stoked.
thing: the guy who is writing the Matrix reboot,
Right,
quote
right,
unquote,
right.
said, "I am not rebooting the Matrix." So
Oh,
that
so it's like a
means it might-
continuation?
yeah, it might be like the Matrix
yeah.
4.
Like Neo's son.
Yeah.
Well, like there's
Neo
like
and
a-
Trinity's son. Do they have a
Go.
baby? I don't know.
Why not?
Did she
Why
die?
not?
I forget.
I don't think she
don't
died
know.
in the third movie. No.
I don't know.
I just remember the weird
After-
sex scene.
There was the weird
Oh
sex
yeah,
scene?
they,
That was
like with
kinda
that
weird.
in the third one with that like orgy that's happening above them. There's like a massive
dance,
rave
the rap.
orgy happening, and then they're having sex, and there's like literally like threads of spit like between while they're kissing. It's just weird. It's gross. It made me uncomfortable.
So I'm doing it wrong. I'm supposed to.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
spitting.
You're like, I've been
I've been
doing the threads of spit since the Matrix 3. Everybody, I was like, oh, this is what people like?
Good enough for Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
he looks cool doing
Yeah,
it.
it works. It works.
My wife that would explain why she doesn't like to kiss her much anymore.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Should we get to some stories?
Yeah. You know what? Let's
What?
get to a space story.
Ah, space. I like a
Oh, you
space.
ready? This, I read this and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, you ready
Yay.
for this? Asteroid
Yep.
Yeah.
worth $10 quadrillion.
How can they put a
Yeah.
price on an asteroid?
Because they know, may stay out of reach of space miners due to the cancellation of NASA's ARMS mission. So ARMS mission is the asteroid redirect mission. So the whole concept was they found this asteroid.
It's their Armageddon.
It's their Armageddon, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the,
Arms is Armageddon.
ARMS is Armageddon. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why they should have canceled it because
Yeah.
it's like, meh. This sounds like the movie Armageddon.
Yeah.
And it
Well,
also
they're-
sounds like the movie Armageddon.
Yeah.
Like,
So they
you
actually
should
had a program that was like, we're going to redirect asteroids.
So the whole concept was this asteroid is worth a shit ton of money.
Right.
Obviously,
Why?
$10
But why?
Diamonds,
Okay,
I
here we go.
assume?
Wait,
Is
no.
it- Yeah, made out of diamonds or gold
it's
or
$10
Palladium?
quintillion worth of iron, not to mention a significant amount of nickel and probably trillions of dollars worth of precious metals. So there's just balls of
Stuff we
shit
need.
that we mine
Yeah.
flying around space. So the whole concept of the ARM mission
Right.
was to redirect the asteroid into an either Earth orbit or a moon orbit.
Oh,
Then we could mine it.
wait.
Because right now it's just flying through space.
this ARMS thing existed solely for this asteroid.
Well, the concept was this asteroid, then
happens.
more.
Yeah.
It was the whole
Oh,
concept of
I thought it
asteroid
was
redirection.
I
mission.
thought this was all about redirecting asteroids from hitting us, and then that was like a
space
benefit.
mining.
We're not concerned about that.
Yeah.
We just want to mine them.
Well,
We don't
and
so
care
it's
if they
not-
to be
hit
honest,
ridiculous.
we should be concerned about that because really we're doing the opposite of
Yeah.
Armageddon,
I was gonna
which
say,
is let's get these
yeah.
things coming
It's the,
closer
it's
to
the
Earth.
opposite of Armageddon.
Yeah.
all right,
That can't
got
possibly
it.
go wrong at all.
What could possibly
can
go
it?
wrong? It's just the size of Canada.
Yeah,
Let's just
is it really
nudge
that big?
it towards us?
Is it that big?
No, I have no idea how big
Oh.
it is. Yeah, I have no idea how big it is. I
Okay.
mean, I'm sure big.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so the whole concept is I instantly wanted to become a space miner because I was like, there's some good money up in them there
Yeah.
hills. Like, forget digging in the Amazon.
Right.
I just pop myself up there, ting ting.
Yeah.
Got
All you
it.
need is like just
By
a
the way-
cut away a little bit of chunk in your
Two,
bitch forever.
two
right?
birds,
Yeah,
one
yes.
stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of money and go to space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Done.
not just the frivolousness of space travel.
Yeah.
it is the
There's a purpose.
actual
It's the
economy
raping of
space.
spaces.
Yeah, and by the
Precious
way,
metals.
nope, there's nobody living on those asteroids. We can rape away, man. Rape away. Just ting 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 and grab
Yeah.
some diamonds and be like, space diamonds.
Space
Yeah, okay.
diamonds.
Space diamonds. By the way, did you hear that there this guy who was like a priest or something, or like he was on some like religious
Mission?
yeah, he was on a religious mission to Sierra Leone,
Okay.
and he found, I think it was 107 carat diamond.
What?
It was like the third or fourth largest diamond ever
How did
found.
he find it?
Just being in Sierra Leone.
What? Like
Yeah.
on the ground?
I
Like,
have
what do you
no
mean?
idea. I mean, he's probably like at a place like ministering to like, oh, I mean, it's okay
Yeah.
to mine, but what's this?
And he gives it to the government.
And it
To
gets to the
better,
government.
hopefully
Seriously?
better their
Yeah,
country.
and so they're going to try to like,
Which is
because
great
it's
of
not a
them, but-
blood diamond, so now they're
Right.
going to do the thing. But it was like crazy, right?
It's
it was
like over 100 million. I think,
Yeah.
over 100 million
Yeah.
or some
Wow.
crazy shit.
yeah.
What's the
gonna Google.
definition of blood diamond?
A blood diamond is a non-sanctioned, basically slave labor,
Right.
discovery of
yeah.
the diamonds and then selling on the black market.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Or not on the black market, it can be the regular market, but it's
Right.
like the fact it's
But
about
someone
the
found this
slave
and was not
wage.
paid for-
Right.
yeah.
There's people working
Okay.
in, so that's really what it comes from, and also sort of like all the stuff that
I have sadly
surrounds
never
it.
seen the movie Blood
Me neither.
Diamond. So
Screening. Yeah.
Screening.
We need some education up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Let's
Anybody can
do
teach
it.
us. It's Leo.
Yeah.
Taught us about the Titanic. Did you know it went down?
I did
What?
not
Titanic.
not until the
Spoiler
Titanic.
alert.
Leo taught me that.
Yeah, not until I saw the movie,
Man.
the historical recreation that was starring Leonardo DiCaprio, where
Kate Winslet.
And Billy
where
Zane.
everything happened.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
I can't believe that's from that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I say that all the time.
I know.
You do?
And that's from
say
Titanic. Oh yeah. Monty's a great person. She does that all the time. Like she'll be lying on the couch and it's just like she's literally doing that.
She's like, paint me.
Paint me like one of your French women. And I'm like, I don't really know any French women now that I think
I
about
know.
it. I don't know a single
I wouldn't
French
know.
woman.
I wouldn't know how to paint them.
Yeah, I'm also really shitty at painting. So how great would that be? I was like,
You're
all right.
You're just gonna look like a triangle.
Yeah, it's a stick. You're going to be a stick.
Yep.
Just like all those French stick ladies I made. That'd be so great. That'd actually be a really fun sketch
Yeah.
to have like paint me like one of your French ladies, and it's just this dude
Beautiful.
who's painting like
Yeah.
these
It's like
amazing
it's like
nude French
stick
women,
figures, but
and
with
it's just
berets on
shitty.
their head.
A baguette.
Yeah.
Like everybody's behind the Eiffel Tower. No, it's like what?
A macaroon.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Speaking of, I got so excited. I was on the phone with my mother earlier today, and she was like, "My parents." They had credit card issues. Like someone stole their number. They like checked their credit card statement, and a bunch of Lyft rides were on.
Really?
And Lyft
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
exist where they live, so they were like, "This is not us." So they had to get new credit cards,
Yep.
and then they had to pay because my brother's wedding's coming up, and obviously my parents are throwing the rehearsal dinner, so they had
Yeah.
to pay for some stuff for the rehearsal dinner, and my mom's credit card got declined at first, and she was like freaking out about it. And I was like, "What are you trying to pay for?" And she's like, "It's a macaroon tower that we needed paid for."
A macaroon tower.
It's a macaroon tower.
We're gonna have a macaroon tower at my brother's rehearsal dinner.
Amazing.
I'm so excited. I'm like almost more excited for that than the actual wedding.
Now, which ones are the macaroons? Are they the ones that are
like the
Madelines? Are the ones?
Okay, no.
Macaroons are the two puffy. They look like hamburgers.
Yes, the macaroons look like
colorful
hamburgers.
Yeah.
But there's also
I'm thinking the coconut.
the
macaroons
coconut ones. They're both called macaroons, but they have different designations.
Wait, what?
The coconut, they look like just coconut balls, but they're flat on the bottom, like toasted coconut balls.
Yeah,
those are also macaroons.
These are quite tasty.
This
had
just
one
got
this week.
really confusing.
I'm gonna Google it because the one is called like something's called French macaroons or something like that.
Probably the sandwiches.
I think
the
so.
ones that look like sandwiches. I tried to make macaroons once with a friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd it turn out?
That's so good.
Okay, yeah, French macaroons are the sandwiches.
Got it.
French macaroons.
Yeah. Cool. Great. What just happened? Do we have another story?
Cool. We do, but I was just about to say something based on. Did I tell you about the Credit Karma thing?
No.
Yeah. So,
Check your credit score thing.
solar. Yeah. So we got solar installed, right? It's not fired up yet.
Oh, okay.
Forgot to ask.
Yeah, almost next week.
Cool.
Next
Great,
week, maybe.
great.
I don't know.
Hopefully.
A couple weeks, whatever. It's a fucking process, man.
I'm sure.
It is like those things have been generating energy for 2 weeks, and I can't use it yet. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that whole story, but because they were like, okay, here's the bill for the equipment, and I was like, that's a lot of money, and I was like, yeah, I could write a check, but then I was like, I've been talking to people about this whole like. I was like, well, I'll just open a credit card, right?
Yeah.
0% interest for 15 months, and that does like a 1.5% cash back.
Right.
So I get cash back. I'm like,
Okay, yeah.
let's do that.
Wait, why are you opening a credit card?
Because rather than just writing a check for the solar panels,
got it.
I'll
Sorry.
charge it
Yeah.
on this new credit card, but it'll be 0% APR, and then I'll just pay it off over 15 months, right?
Right.
Smart.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, it got me down this road because I Googled, best 0% APR credit card.
Right.
And I found this one. It's like a Chase Freedom card,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. A lot of
Super
people
good.
have those.
Yeah.
Super good.
And but the place that I found the info was on creditkarma.com.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I was like, maybe I should just sign up and see what my credit score looks like.
Because
And
you
I
get it
went
for
through
free
the
once
thing.
a year. Yeah.
Yeah, and I went through the thing, and like they showed me like this is how it works, and this is why it works, and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, this is cool. So I put in all my info, and they go, oh, you already have an account.
Oh no.
And I go, nah, do I?
You already have a Credit Karma account?
Credit Karma account.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah.
Like last four of my social,
Really?
my address, my full name, whole 9 yards,
no.
date of birth. And so I go, maybe, and then of course I just go, oh shit, maybe I
Yeah, signed up for
signed
it.
up
Yeah.
4 years ago, and
Yeah.
it also came. I also had this thought,
Right.
and then they were like, yeah, here's the email address, and it was like m *** at j**.com, and I was like, I have never in my life owned an
Oh
email
my
address
gosh.
with those letter combos. But now here's the thing. I go, well, fuck, not me. Like,
Yeah.
no. And clearly this is something that happens
Yeah.
because they go in the FAQs, it's like, do you not recognize the email address
Right.
associated with your account? It's
Right.
like, yes, no, I don't. And so I just went through the process. I haven't yet signed back in to see if anything's amiss.
Right.
And I don't feel like because I like just leased the Tesla.
Yeah.
Nothing, there was no credit bumps on that.
Right,
so I
right,
feel
right,
like
right.
my credit's probably still the same.
Right.
But I'm going to go now
Yeah.
this weekend
I'm telling
actually
you.
log in.
ProtectMyID.com.
Protect my.
Get that shit.
MyID.com. Interesting. Yeah.
That's what saved me from the credit fraud
yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AAA does mine for free every month. Like,
Oh,
it's just
good. There you
included
go.
with like the.
Really?
They
Yeah.
every month?
Yeah, they
you get
check
your
it. They
credit
check
score?
it daily. No, they don't give me the credit score. They check for any fraud activity on my Social Security card and all that.
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Interesting.
That's good.
In my credit, yeah.
Is that extra? Because
No,
I
it's
don't
included.
have AAA.
Yeah, that's included.
Interesting.
I
You
actually
gotta sign up for it.
I got pinged basically when I was in Nashville for my brother's bachelor party when we were doing that biking bar tour. They make a stop so you can actually get off the bike and like go into a bar to get a shot if you want to. So that's what we did.
Isn't that nice of them?
So,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I ran up there and I was like 13 Jack Daniel's shots, and they were like cool, and I like hand over my credit card and we get all these shots. and I immediately get my phone like text message and email that's like, did you just charge $120 at this random bar in Nashville?
And you're like, why didn't you ask me before?
I know. I'm like, yes, I did. And one of Greg's friends is like, what's happened? I'm like, I went through credit fraud last year, so there's all these alerts, and now I just got dinged for buying Jack Daniel's shots.
Oh, amazing.
They're like, we don't recognize this charge. Allison never buys alcohol.
That's ridiculous. That was the thing.
Sober.
I was like, come on,
guys. You
this
know
is
me.
not a weird expense.
You know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's not like $25,000 at Babies R Us.
Right.
It's
like,
And they'd be like, they'd be like, Allison doesn't like children. What is she? What is this?
What is she gifting people? Come on.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, no, it's. I'm interested to see. I mean, I'm assuming, knock on wood, that I don't have any big dings, but you know.
Well, and also just someone signing into Credit Karma. Oh no, you can apply for credit cards through Credit Karma.
Yeah, that's how I saw it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very, but they will only send it to your main address, right? So it's like I haven't. They would have to stalk my house and then check my mail repeatedly in order to get the card. If they did do that, which is like, I can't imagine that was that
Who knows?
the process. But yeah, we'll see.
Who knows?
Hey guys,
Did we do it?
we did it.
We did it.
We did it, and also I'll come back and report on my credit.
Yeah,
I feel
please
like
do.
It's a good public service.
Yeah, I agree.
And this
I agree.
Shirley Triple was very good.
I know,
Thank you, Mike.
That was real good. That was real good. Hey everyone, thanks for listening. Please subscribe to us. Oh, we have news.
Boom.
You guys, we are now available on Google Play.
This just in.
We are now available on Google Play. It happened. It only took a year and a half, but we're now available on Google Play. So if that's what you listen to podcasts on, you can listen to us on there now. Also, iTunes, Stitchers, whatever. Please subscribe to us, rate us, validate us, especially if you're going to start listening on Google Play because now we're brand new.
Yeah.
We need your validation there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
People don't know us from a hot rock.
Hot rock. Anyway, you can also email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. Maybe we'll read your email on the show, like you heard. And we're on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. And that is it for this episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Sitting in with us, the flight engineer extraordinaire, Tom Super Volcano Crash.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I'm going to go pick up my car now.
Good luck.
Yay.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.